Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am playing Ultimate Driving on Roblox. Ultimate Driving is a Roblox game that used to be really popular like 5 years ago, and the game is really old and not many people play it anymore, so I have decided to make a review on this game to see how everything is going. And if you guys are new here, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and enjoy today's video. So I am currently driving this McLaren down here, and it is very cool. In this server it is September, so everything is really bright, so you can literally see every single thing in the game. And it's currently midday too, and there's also a lot of stuff. There's a citizen, which is what I am. You just kind of drive around the map. You can be a trucker, a criminal, police, fire, transit, DOT, which is Robux, and you can also be working as a mailman. So I'm kind of gonna be exploring the map by doing some of the jobs. So I'm already on the citizen team. There's nothing really cool about the citizen team. You kind of just drive around and have some fun. I'm currently interested in being a trucker, so I'm gonna try to do just like one job in each team. So let me mute this so that we don't get any music going on when we're in this screen. So my truck. Okay, so these are all of the trucks that I own. I don't really have a lot of trucks, but I do have some. So let's just take this free one, because I know there will definitely be something that I'll be able to pick up. And I click find new job and I can do anything. So let's just find the one that gives me the least amount of money, which I think is this one. So let's go over to the trailer yard. Let's get a flatbed trailer. I like doing the flatbed trailer so that I can see my cargo on the back. And manual, since I get more points and money for doing manual. So let's hook on and hold E to attach the trailer to my truck, and then in 1.9 miles I will be able to pick up candy from Westover Warehouse 2. But this game is just a really chill, relaxing game, and people don't really play the game anymore, but people definitely should. This game definitely deserves a rise up to the top, because it is just such a chill game and it is very fun. And the controls are kind of like old Roblox controls. So H instead of the horn is headlights, and the horn is G. Cruise control is Y. Most games don't really have a button for cruise control. Most games do have Z, X, and C for the blinkers, as X being the hazards and Z and C being left and right. And B is the parking brake instead of P, because P locks and unlocks your vehicle. So some of the things are different. You still get a click space to get out of your car, and this deletes your car. So some of the controls are a little bit different, but they do have a control menu in the game so that you can get used to everything, and they're not that much different. It's kind of like the same thing how in Emergency Response Liberty County the blinkers are Q and E for left and right, and G for hazards. You know, not every game is the exact same, so you just have to get used to the controls, and once you get there, the game gets really fun, and you can do some role plays and play with your friends. But I'm going to be doing a little bit of a time lapse until I get to my pickup location. I've just created a Discord server, so if you're interested in joining, you guys will be able to find it in the description down below. Alright, I am just now arriving at my pickup location, so we are going to be grabbing the candy. So we need to make sure the back of the trailer is at the waypoint and not the front, and then load my cargo. And then now I gotta do a spin around the back of the building so that I can bring it back on the road to its proper destination. And this game is really busy. As you can see, there's just a lot of vehicles, and that person actually let me through. Okay, and now he's passing me. He let me through and now he's passing me. I'm just gonna run this red light at this point because I can't trust anything that this guy is doing. People obviously cannot drive in this game. And this guy is literally passing me on the shoulder. Oh my goodness, that guy just completely crashed. The drivers in this game are not very good. But we are arriving at my destination very shortly, so let's make this sharp turn over here. And hopefully by the time I get off of this trucker job and complete this mission that I've got, hopefully this guy will stop chasing me. But he is right behind me and will literally not stop following me. I have no idea what he's doing. I'll use my nitro to try and get faster than him, but he's in a vehicle. Oh my goodness, my bonus is getting lowered because I'm speeding, but we need to get away from this crazy driver. He's gonna try to crash my vehicle. No stopping. Oh my goodness. He's literally right behind me. What do you think you're doing, crazy guy? Oh my goodness. There's a truck in oncoming lanes. That guy's in oncoming lanes. Everyone thinks that we're in the UK. This guy doesn't know what side of the road he belongs on. I got distracted and missed my turn. So I'm going to do a U-turn. Oh my goodness. This is so bad right now. He is literally going to make me crash. He's literally right behind me. He probably thinks I'm just trying to get away from him. But this is just where my route is. So I did lose a little bit of my bonus because I was speeding. I was speeding at the start when I was talking to you guys, and then I was speeding while I was running away from this guy. So I think the original number was like 2.7 thousand. So I'm just going to have this be done automatically since I can't be bothered to do that. And let's see the total amount of money that I get from this ride. Okay. I got no damage, I got some XP, and I got 6 skill points. So the original paycheck is 2.3 thousand. My safety bonus was $289. It gave me $289. My loading bonus added plus 20. My high value bonus was plus 2. I got no damage, but I was speeding, but apparently the speeding didn't seem to affect my score that badly because I earned a total of $2.9 thousand, 1.4 thousand XP, and 6 skill points, which I don't really know what I do with the skill points, but you know, I got some skill points anyways. So let's go over to the next team. I'm going to be skipping the criminal because the criminal is kind of obvious what they do. So let's go into the police team, and if you have a bounty, you have to pay off your bounty. So because I was speeding, I have to pay a $398 bounty, but that is fine with me. We are going to get a vehicle. Let's get a Corvette, and the lighting system in this game is pretty cool. They got tons of lighting from all the way from A to L, and sirens all the way from A to D. So you can just go through all of these things, and you guys will be able to test out what you guys want. And there are just so many different patterns that are available. And this team is kind of obvious. I think you just get calls about criminals robbing stores, and you just have to chase them and arrest them. And I mean, that's kind of what the cops do. So the cop job, or the police team, is kind of obvious of what you do. That's kind of why I didn't want to do the criminal team, because the criminal is just a civilian that has robbing capabilities, and the police are just the people who catch the criminals. So there's not really much I can do on the criminal team. Let's go over to the next team, which is the Fire and EMT team. This team is pretty cool too. There is a fire that has started, so we can navigate to that. And I don't really know where the fire exactly is. Maybe I can find it on my map. So there seems to be a fire in Westover, so I'm going to be doing another time lapse until we can get into Westover and seeing how the fire system works. Alright, we are just now arriving at the fire call. So let's pull over on oncoming lanes so that we can block some traffic, because we do not want people driving past here. So let's block the roads, and I think you can get a fire hose. So let's grab the fire hose, and we need to do this very quickly. I'll just put the water pressure all the way up to 10 because I just can. And apparently the fire hose is not activating, so I need to grab a new fire hose. The fire system is apparently not working, so I don't really know what is going on. But this game is really old, so the fire system probably just doesn't work at all. Let's try the fire hose from the other side of the truck. Nope, the whole fire system is just completely broken, and I don't even think the ladder can get used. So there's not really a lot of stuff that the fire team can let you do, since the fire hose doesn't work and the ladder doesn't work. I think the only thing you can do is EMT calls, although I don't even think EMT calls even exist. So the fire team basically is just unusable right now. So let's go over to the next team. The next team is the transit team, and they honestly give you a good selection of vehicles. They give you a school bus. I think these are like unlockable vehicles, so not everyone gets this, but they give you a school bus. You can get a taxi. You can just get just a Nissan. You can get a city bus. You can get another type of taxi, another type of city bus, a big school bus, and a Tesla. So they give you school transport, city transport, kind of city transport, but you're not hauling a ton of people at once, or just something like an Uber. But I'm just going to be doing the city bus, and it is a pretty cool team. So I think what I can do is I can select this, and I can just go around as a bus driver and collect, well, not really collect, but I can take the civilians or citizens of Westover and bring them to their destinations. And I think it said like every single loop that I do gives me like $1,000. So I can just pick up these people. My doors are opening and they should be getting onto my bus. And then I have to take my riders all the way over to the Cape Henlopen bus stop. And once we are done with that, I don't know if we get money, but if we do, that is very good. And if we don't, I'm not going to be doing enough jobs until, if I have to wait until I get money, I'm just going to try to do this job really, really quickly. And this job is definitely a chill and fun job to do, as it's not very chaotic. It's very chill and calm, and that is just another reason why you guys should play Ultimate Driving. And another reason why I kind of like to do reviews on these games, because I would probably never make a video ever on these games. Like, not on all of these games. Like, some of the games I will return on, but not all of the games I will. But this is one of those games where it's fun to play, but not really a lot of video ideas that you can get. So we can get another round of civilians and take them to their destination, and it's kind of repetitive, and I don't know how long a loop is, but apparently whenever I'm done with a loop, it gives me $1,000, I think, every loop. So yeah, this job is kind of obvious of what you're supposed to do. You kind of just drive around the city and get money, but it's kind of a slow job. And then the very last job on the list is the mailman job. There's only one vehicle that comes with it, and it's this mail van. And basically what you do is you just drive into a neighborhood and just collect mail from the mailboxes that are in the neighborhoods, and then you have to bring them back to the post office to deliver them. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of a time lapse, and maybe I'll try to find like 10 or something like that pieces of mail before we go back to the mail station. Alright, well, I don't really know if there are any available houses that have mail pickups, since I just drove through that one neighborhood that actually has mailboxes, and I couldn't find any like pickup boxes. So I think you just have to go to the mail area and deliver mail to places instead of picking up mail, although I do remember picking up mail. Maybe someone already collected all of the mail, so maybe that's why I can't collect it. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you never miss any of my future videos for 2026. And because you made it to the end of the video, make sure to comment the word mail driver. And I will be seeing you guys in a brand new video very, very soon. And also, if you have any other suggestions for what other kind of games I should review or what other videos I should make, put your suggestions in the comments down below. And I will be seeing you guys very, very soon. Goodbye, everybody.